You can listen to The Front on your smart speaker every morning. To hear the latest episode, just say, "Play the news from The Australian."
From The Australian, here's what's on the front. I'm Claire Harvey. It's Thursday, July 25. Another Reserve Bank rate rise would erase the benefits of tax cuts for households. That's according to new economic analysis in The Australian today. And it comes as families brace for a 0.25% hike on August 6. United States Secret Service boss Kimberly Cheetle has resigned in the wake of a failed assassination attempt on Donald Trump. Joe Biden is expected to address the nation on Thursday morning Australian time for the first time since he announced he's pulling out of the 2024 race to give his Vice President Kamala Harris a chance of victory. Come to theaustralian.com.au to see the President's address live and follow all the action. Just 2 sleeps until the 2024 Paris Olympics officially begin with a glittering opening ceremony. But Australia's Matildas are getting in early, taking on Germany on Friday. The women's football side have a tough road ahead. Today, we get real about the prospects for the Matildas and all Australia's Olympians.
I'll just wait.
Jessica Halloran is The Australian's chief sports writer, and she's in Marseille, ready for the Matildas' first game. We caught Jess at the train station.
Okay.
Jess, Australia really has fallen in love with the Matildas. Are they as good as we think they are?
These Olympic Games are really going to show the world where the Matildas are at right now. They finished 4th at the Tokyo Olympics, and they've been saying over and over and over again in press conferences that they really want to win a medal. But they're up against it. They're in a pool of death. Their first team that they're taking on is Germany, and they're the world number 4s. And it's going to be a really, really tough ask to get a win over them. But if we're going to win over them, it shows us that we're going to have a real shake for a medal here.
So, Germany first, then what for the Matildas?
So then the Matildas will travel to Nice and play Zambia. And after that, they've got the USA, the powerhouse of soccer, who are really going to be a huge threat.
Sent into the corner. That's it. USA have won the gold medal.
They've got a new coach. Her name's Emma Hayes, and she has absolutely cleaned out that team and injected a lot of young, new talent into it. So that's going to be a must-watch match. But the Matildas need to finish near the top of their group to get through to the next stage. But you've got a lot of pundits who are picking them to finish last in this group of death. So they're up against it, but if anyone can do it, it's the Matildas.
Is Australia mature enough to cope with the Matildas maybe not winning gold?
I think we will love them no matter what. This team is the most popular team I think we've ever had. I mean, you look at those television ratings last year, nearly 12 million people tuning in to watch that semi-final against England. The love and adoration for them, I don't think is going to wane if they don't do well here. But if you speak to any of the girls, having spoken to Mary Fowler on the eve of these games, you just really understand how important this opportunity is for them, and that they've got the experienced players. They've got players that have been at 2-3 Olympic Games now, and they're really feeling if they're going to medal, they're going to have to do it now.
It's not so long ago that the Matildas were playing to empty stadia or stadia that were closed because it wasn't worth the cost of opening them for such tiny crowds. Have the Matildas improved in that time, or is it just that we've started to notice them?
They've improved dramatically, but I think what you've seen happen is pay parity has made a huge difference. There was a historic pay deal sealed not so long ago where it saw the female players paid the same as the men, so they're paid the same as soccerers. And that kind of lift in professionalism has seen these players be able to quit their part-time jobs and really put their all into being a Matilda. That's why you've seen this great rise in professionalism. But look, they're at a crossroads right now. This could be Tony Gustafsson's last big gig as Matilda's coach. And behind the scenes, there's a real want for this team to go up another level.
How significant is the absence of Sam Kerr? She's out with an injury, of course.
Oh, it's huge. It really is huge. I mean, if they win it without her, it would be an extraordinary feat. But she just has so much talent.
And here's Sam Kerr. She's going to need some support.
That goal that she scored against England at the World Cup last year.
Kerr with a shot. Oh, I say that's incredible.
It was just iconic. She has the ability to turn a game on its head, and I think she'll be missed here. But she's home in England and won't be here, and is said to be watching it from abroad.
The opening ceremony is just a couple of days away, early Saturday morning Australian time. Will the Matildas be there?
No, they will be most likely travelling to Nice, where their next game is, which is against Zambia. So they will be on the road. I was at the Athletes Village yesterday. The media was given a private tour, and you can really feel the buzz now. And there is just so much energy and excitement in the city for that opening ceremony, and absolutely with the Australians. It was great being in their quarters, and they've got their own barista there, and they're all sitting around drinking coffee. It's just like home.
Now, you've covered a lot of Olympic Games. How are Australia's prospects generally?
I think this could be a fantastic Games for us. I mean, we're going to see gold medals in swimming. Ariarne Titmus, Molly O'Callaghan are some of the superstars that we should see bring home gold. Our women's relay teams are amazing. Then we've got the rugby sevens, where both the men and the women should medal. They should have a real crack at gold as well. Like, anything could happen there. These are all in the first weeks and the coming days. And, of course, Matildas, all going well. And they could make some Olympic magic happen too. So it is expected to be a strong Games for us here. And they seem really, really well prepared.
Coming up, fears are rising of a terrorism incident in Paris. So, does it feel safe? You can check out Jess's reporting, including her big interview with Mary Fowler, right now at theaustralian.com.au. And we'll be back after this break. Jess, there are serious concerns about the security situation in Paris. We've seen 2 serious incidents, one alleged sexual assault of an Australian woman and an alleged assault on 2 Nine radio personnel. The travel alert for Australians heading to France is exercise a high degree of caution due to the threat of terrorism. And Australian Olympians have been warned against wearing their team uniforms outside the Olympic Village. Does it feel safe?
Well, it's hard to walk out of our hotel here in Paris and not be confronted by the French military holding machine guns. And there are police absolutely everywhere, especially around the sites like the Arc de Triomphe. I had to go to a press conference at the Eiffel Tower Stadium the other day, and the security was just quite insane, to be honest. It feels quite heightened. It feels a little bit on edge. But you can really feel that the French don't want anything to go wrong here. And yes, there have been incidences, but you can feel that they really are throwing everything at it to stop something huge and catastrophic from happening here at these Games while the eyes of the world are on them.
Jessica Halloran is The Australian's chief sports writer. All the glory and drama of the Games will be live 24/7 at theaustralian.com.au.